So I just finished up installing the tail wedge in the last clip, and I took the guitar to the belt sander, and you can see now I have cleaned it up. It's all nice and level, and I finished all the prep work that needs to be done before the binding goes on. So I just want to point out one more thing, just a little detail, but you can see here that I've prepped the purfling, and I've got the purfling here ready for the mitered purfling joints. And you can see if I slide the binding over here, try and keep this in focus. What I'm aiming for is the purfling on the binding to meet and match perfectly with the purfling on the tail wedge, and give you some idea of the scale we're working with there. There's a nickel, our nice Canadian nickel with a beaver on it, and I point this out because this is one of the very tiny details that a lot of luthiers do and take great pride in, is the having little detail like the purfling joints match up very cleanly. And it's interesting if you get at a guitar show or something where there's a group of luthiers, showing off their instruments, and when one luthier inspects the work of another, that's one of the first things that guys will look at is purfling joints, because it's a sign of how carefully a builder handles their work. And if you don't execute those joints very cleanly, it's very obvious. And no purfling or no mitered joints look better than poorly executed mitered joints. So I just point that out. Point of interest. So I'm going to quit talking now, and you're actually going to see me install a piece of binding. And this is one of the trickier operations when it comes to making the guitar, because it's kind of time sensitive in that as soon as I start working, there's wet glue in the joint, and I have to get things properly in place and secured with the tape before the glue sets to the point that I can no longer move the pieces around. It's especially tricky because I'm installing purfling made out of 3 individual strips. It's important that I get glue in between all the strips so that they hold securely. And it's a little tricky, but now that I've done it many times, I can usually get it to turn out very cleanly. So I just want to say thanks for watching. I will finish this video clip for the sake of time, just showing a little bit of the installation of the binding, and when I come back for a future video featuring the body of the guitar, you'll see it already installed and cleaned up. So go to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos from the Building a House Guitar video series. Again, this LG guitar is on its way to Paramount Guitars in Wisconsin. It will be arriving there shortly once it is finished up, and you can contact Ken Fox at Paramount to find out how you can order this or purchase this instrument, order a similar instrument, or take a look at a number of other house guitars that he has in stock. Thanks for watching.